YouTube? It is your girl, Mama Kathy. It's your girl, Mama Kathy, coming to you today with another little video. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? Y'all ain't there right now, but y'all will be. Like I always say, y'all coming. Y'all coming. I just wanted to come on up in here and check in with my peoples. See how y'all doing out there in YouTube land. It's about 6 p.m. in Cleveland. Hey, you always first. You said I'm glowing. Hey, everybody. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Let me tell y'all, I did y'all a cooking video. And my dumb butt keep forgetting to edit it and put it up. It was a competition video. It was a competition cooking video between me and my granddaughter. And I did the video. And the results will be at the end of the video who won. And y'all can guess who did. Thank you, Petra. I don't know, Petra. For some reason, I was thinking about you last night. And I don't even know why. You just came up in my head. Your first name, Petra. And then I said, what's her last name? And then it said Davis. And then I was right. Because it was. But thank you. I couldn't leave my phone like to start ringing. But anyway. Anyway. I am about to cook some oxtails next week, okay? So I guess I might as well make that a video, huh? So I'm gonna cook some oxtails, and my cousin is gonna make some cabbage. And then she want me to make some macaroni and cheese. And I don't even understand oxtails, macaroni and cheese, cabbage, cornbread. That's the menu. So I guess that's what we gonna cook. But she like, I don't want to be on the video. I just want to cook. And if you want to do the video thing, you can do that. But I don't want to be seen. So I'm like, cool, it's cool, it's cool. So I might well make that a video. Yes, Patrick, you're my sister. Hey, James. Hey, Yetta. Yes, my voice. It's coming and it's going. And I don't understand. I lost it yesterday in the store. Guess who I got with me, y'all? I got a guest. But she's stuck in a seatbelt, so she can't reach up to say hello to y'all. Wait, let me take my phone off so y'all can say hi to my guests. Say hey.
Hey, guys.
Y'all know who that is? That's Nana Kathy. That's Nana Kathy's baby, Faye Faye. Tell them how you doing.
I'm doing good.
Tell them what we was doing.
We was at the mall trying to get the bear, but this thing don't fit. This little heart.
Yeah.
Me and my mom singing when I was little.
Yeah. So we was at Build-A-Bear, and we were gonna get Faith. We finally found a recorder that records the length of time. Auntie Yetta said, hey, Faith. We were going to, Beth finally found a recorder that records 5 minutes. Let me see that for 1 second. Now, I don't want to get no copyright, but I'm going to let y'all see. This is the heart that goes inside the teddy bear. The ones they have in Build-A-Bear, the hole is about this big. So we would really literally have to rip the teddy bear. And the way they got it sewn is going to destroy the teddy bear. So I prefer just to go to a regular store, buy her a big teddy bear, and then stick it in there and stitch it, like stitch a pocket on the inside of it, and then she'll be able to push it and play her mother's voice. But I'll play a little bit for you guys to hear. I don't want to get no copyright, but if I do, F it. Let's see. Oh, I turned it off. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. Hold on, one sec. Here we go. Well, anyway, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but that's Lil Ruby and her baby, and they had to be what, about 2 years old, and they made this video. Ruby had a karaoke machine, and they made a video, and so it's like almost 5 minutes long, and so I wanted to put it inside of a bear, and so we couldn't find one that only was like 20 seconds. Build-A-Bear is 10 seconds and 20 seconds long. And that was it. So we've been procrastinating. Finally, Beth found one. It's 5 minutes long. So we was able to get the whole entire song on there. We got to the big Build-A-Bear, and the bears are so little. I didn't realize the Build-A-Bears was so little. So now I'm just going to go to Walmart tomorrow, find a stuffed bear that she likes, and then I'm just going to cut it open, put a little pocket in it, and stick the heart inside of it, and then she'll be able to push it. So what I probably would do is, because I'm pretty good with a needle and thread, I'll probably just buy like a zipper, and I'll probably just cut the bear open, and then I'll probably just put the zipper in there so she'll be able to zip it up and zip it down, so when the battery dies, we'll be able to replace the batteries. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, what you crying for? Yeah, I know. So how y'all doing out there in YouTube land?
I'm all right. Just I was like,
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a zipper, and I'm just gonna cut the bear, zip. Then I'm just gonna put the zipper in, because I'm good at stuff like that. I can sew good. You know, I'm old school, so I know how to do all that kind of stuff. So let me see. I'm trying to see how many people I got in my room. Oh, I got 21 people in my room, y'all. Oh my God. And I only got 7 likes. I think 14 of y'all owe me a like. Just because I took the time out my day to come on here and talk to you guys. No, because of Ruby's voice. I know. It was hard for me to watch that video while I was recording it, because you had to let the video play, and then you got to hold the button, and then just seeing Ruby on there with her face. Oh, and then let me tell y'all, this story happened last night. So this is my first weekend. I had Faye with me. Hey, Renee. This is the first weekend I had Faye with me since Ruby passed, right? Ruby passed in July. So this is my first weekend that I literally... Sorry, y'all. I guess my internet is buffing. But anyway, I was supposed to have Faye 2 weeks ago, but it was Jetta's daughter's birthday. So Faye called and said, can we switch weekends? So anyway, this is my first weekend actually getting Faith. So what I'm going to do is, Faith came over and I took her to the store. I bought her a gummy hamburger that looked just like a hamburger, honey. And I said, you want this, Faith? See if I get smiling. You know how much that damn hamburger was? That damn gummy hamburger was $7. Almost took that hamburger was like void. $7. And then she gonna sit there and she ate the whole thing, right? So I was like, so I like the hamburger. And she was like, it was good. She was like, but it was just too chewy. I said, so would you ever buy it again? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, but you talking about it was too chewy. But that damn thing was $7. And let me tell y'all, I told her, I said, let me taste it. Let me see. I said, do it taste like a hamburger? She was like, yeah, it tastes like a hamburger. It had the hamburger bun. It had the hamburger. It had the lettuce, the pickles. It had everything, the ketchup, the mustard. It had everything that's supposed to be on there, right? So I was like, can I taste it? She looked at me, she was like, I like, now I know I ain't just paid damn near $7 for this thing, and you ain't gonna let me taste it? She's like, I was like, Faith, let me taste the burger. She's like, I like, oh my God, you that kind of kid that don't like to share? What? I said, girl, if you don't give me that damn hamburger, I had to force her to let me try the hamburger.
Oh,
Yeah.
she
At Giant Eagles. So I had to force her. And so, y'all know, Mama Kathy has, you know, these ain't men, right? They man because they men, but they ain't stuck. So imagine me, hey Lexi, imagine me trying to bite a gummy bear burger, okay? My dumb ass tried to bite a gummy bear burger. And I was only able to bite a very tiny piece. And it tastes like a goddamn gummy bear. It ain't taste like no hamburger, no nothing. Piss me off. Spend all that damn money on some goddamn gummy bears. So anyway, let me tell y'all what happened last night. So my husband, he ain't been feeling too great. And so last night he was up all night, right?
I didn't sleep at all last night. No, not at all. I couldn't sleep at all. I was up all night. I might nod out for
I know that's right, yeah. That's because I was like almost want to be like to the league, but I was like, I'm fucking have bad shit. I went on here to get it. So anyway, let me tell y'all what happened last night. I didn't even get a chance to tell you about what happened last night yet. So anyway, they wake up this morning and so my husband, so I got it to make breakfast because in the stove, I don't know if Faith be playing these little games with you, honey. She got some games for you. How old is you, Faith?
6.
Faye 6 years old, y'all, but Faye got some game for y'all, okay? Listen at this. So we in the store yesterday, so I grabbed some milk, right? Because every time I buy milk, it go bad at home because we don't really use milk. So I just bought a half a gallon. So I said, Faye, what type of cereal you want? Because I'm not about to be getting up making no breakfast, right? She was like, I don't really eat cereal. So I don't really want no cereal. So I was like, well, what do you eat for breakfast? She said, pancakes. So I said, well, I'm not going to be making no pancakes. She was like, yes, you is. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not. She was like, yes, you is. I said, well, I'm going to make you some pancakes because I'm your baby girl's baby. I was like, wait, so I was a little taken aback, right? I'm like, what? I know she ain't trying to run no game on me. She ain't trying to run no game on Mama Kathy. She was like, I'm your baby girl's baby, so you gotta make me pancakes. So what did I do? I took my ass to the pancake aisle and I got the pancakes and I got served. Okay? And then one of these damn kids told me, Ma, you know you could have got some frozen pancakes like waffles and just put them in the microwave and warmed them up, right? And I feel real stupid, right? Because I think I'm so young, but I'm still so old school, right? So the first thing I did was grab the pancake mix, grab some syrup, had some eggs, and some butter. That's what I'm going to do.
I would I'm babysitting after kids.
Lexi said she hope you feel better, Daddy Curry.
Tell her thanks.
He said thank you. So anyway, so my husband said that he told me this. He said, you know, I was downstairs, so I decided to go make some pancakes, sausages, and some scrambled eggs, right? So Faye woke up about 12. And so only because I woke her up.
I woke up before that.
She woke up at 4. She went back to sleep, right? So anyway, so then what happened? My husband and me was downstairs in the kitchen, and my husband said, I could swore I saw Ruby down here last night. And I was like, what? He said, I thought I saw Ruby in the kitchen last night. And I said, you did? And he was like, yeah. I said, where'd you thought you seen her at? And he showed me in the living room where he thought he saw her at, right? So I was like, okay. So Faye said, Faye came downstairs and Faye said, Nana. I said, what? She said, I saw my mommy last night. I said, you did?
Right.
She said, yeah, she was in the camera and she was in the living room. And I said, she was in the living room? Where was she at in the living room?
Right.
And then I said, show me where she was at. So she walked over there because my husband told me what he saw could have just been a shadow, right? But for some reason, he thought it was Ruby. When
Right.
Faye came down there, Faye pointed to the exact spot where he said he saw Ruby. And she said she seen her mother, and she was standing there. And then she walked out the kitchen, she walked out the living room, through the dining room, into the kitchen. So she's watching through
Hello.
she's watching through our security system. So it's a camera with 8 cameras on it, and she's watching it. And she's watching her mom in the living room, and then her mom went in the kitchen, and then her mom came back into the living room. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Then
Yeah, we be
y'all
doing
ain't gonna
that.
even believe. I had this dream
right.
about Ruby. I woke up and I was a
Hello.
complete mess.
Yeah.
I was so emotional. I was crying so bad. I dreamed I was in this deep dream, and I don't think I ever got into like a really deep conversation with you guys what I think about life. But for some reason, I feel like we live on 2 different realms, okay? Like
Right.
2 different worlds. So I feel like I'm living in this world, right? And then there's another world. And sometimes I get a glimpse of that world in a dream, right?
Right.
Because all the players are the same, okay? Everybody is exactly the same. But our lives are
Right.
different. Like we live in different homes. We have different cars. But it's always the same people, right? So I'm living in this world, and I feel like this is my real world. This universe is my real world. So the other one is, I don't know. I guess I feel like it's my fake world. I don't know, but that's the way I feel. Like I live on 2 different realms. Like I got 2 different lives going on at one time, and I wonder if one day they gonna collide. So anyway, I'm laying in the bed a couple nights ago, and I'm dreaming, right?
Oh, okay.
And at first I was up and I was watching TV, and then I fell back to sleep, and then I went into this dream, and I was in Texas, okay? So while I'm in Texas, and I know I'm in Texas because of a conversation that was had, okay? So Lil Danny was in a dream. Phyllis, Nisha's mother, was in the dream. My husband was in a dream. I was in a dream. And then it was these foreign people in the dream with light complected skin. So I'm not going to say they was Spanish. I'm not going to say they was Mexican. I just know that they just fall into that type of category, and they spoke a different language, but they also spoke English, so I can understand the English. Even though it was broken English, I could still understand it. So anyway, when I walked into this house that I had never been in, this door opened in the hallway, and Lil Ruby walks out. But in this dream, Lil Ruby is shorter. She's shorter in this dream, and she lost weight. But she looked at me, and she smiled, and she's like, hey, mommy. And then I was like taken aback. And I was like, hey, Ruby. And she had on,
bathroom right here.
Okay, she had on a white towel wrapped around her. She said, mommy, I'm getting ready to get into the shower, and I'll be right back. So I was like, okay, because by this time I'm coming out of my confused state as to why am I looking at Ruby, okay? Because I'm fully aware that Ruby is no longer with us in this world, okay?
Right.
So, but I'm not I'm not having a reality that I'm having a dream, okay? I just know that Ruby should not be standing there in a town talking about she going to take a shower. So anyway, a whole bunch of shit jumped off in the dream. I'm talking to Lil Danny, and I'm trying to school him. I'm like, look, Lil Danny, don't let people know you moved back to Cleveland. Just let them think that you living in this that you about to buy a house over here in this place right here in Texas, right? I said, but then Phyllis gets into it with one of the girls, right? And so Phyllis act like she was scared to fight the girl. So Mama Kathy swung on the girl, right? So we get into a big ass fight, right? So the man came into the door and he was talking into a broken English, right? And he pulled out a gun. So I took off running, right? So I ran big to the house where Ruby was at, right? So I got tired of waiting on her to come out the bathroom, right? So I stuck my head in the bathroom and I was like, hey, Ruby. And she was like, hey, mommy. And she was smiling with her hair sticking up all over her head, right? Like she normally had. And then I said, I just want you to know that I love you and I always loved you. She said, I know. I love you too, mommy. And then I said, I got something to tell you. She was like, what's wrong? What happened? Right? So I'm getting ready to tell her what happened. And then I hear my husband say, who is it?
I'm just trying to.
And then I'm still sitting and I'm real sad and I'm about to tell her what happened. And then I hear him say the second time, who is it? And then I hear him get out the bed. So bam, I'm out my dream now, right? So now I'm devastated because now I feel everything that I felt in that dream. And I'm telling you, it felt so real, right? So I was getting ready to tell her that she had died. That she had died, right? And I was finna ask her about a situation that Monica had going around, right? And I didn't get a chance to ask her. So I was so emotional and I was crying so hard because I wanted to finish that dream, okay? I wanted to talk to her. So I called Beth on the phone and I woke her up because it was early in the morning. And I woke her up and I was crying. She's like, Mommy, what's wrong? And I was crying so hard and I could barely get the story out. And so I told her, and then she was like, well, why don't you try to go back to sleep? And then maybe, you know how when you go back to sleep, you go back into the same dream? She said, maybe you should do that. And so I was like, okay. So I stopped crying and I hung her from her and then I called Yetta, right? And so Yetta said, well, after I told Yetta the story, you know, I was crying, I was emotional. And then Yetta said, well, Mommy, maybe you wasn't supposed to tell her that. You ever thought about that? Maybe that's why that dream stopped. Maybe you wasn't supposed to tell her that she died. You understand? Maybe you got out of the dream, but you supposed to get out that dream. You told her that you love her and you always gonna love her. And she said, I love you too. I love you too. Say hey to my live. And say hey to Yetta.
Hey y'all, hey Yetta. I'm leaving now.
All right, bye, lady.
The baby in there, she went upstairs, so I'm running out.
She woke now? Okay, I'll be in there in a second.
All right, bye, later.
And lady too. So I'm babysitting tonight, y'all. Beth going out to the Improv today. It's the sweetest day where y'all at, but we got sweetest day here. It originated in Ohio, but then it started to spread out. But we ain't doing that for sweetest day. We babysit, me and my hubby. So anyway, so that was my dream. So yeah, it was like, Mom, maybe you got out of that dream, what you was supposed to get out of it. Because you told her that you loved her and you always will, and she smiled at you and she told you she loved you. So maybe that's what the dream was. That's all you were supposed to tell her. Maybe you wasn't supposed to tell her that she died. You understand? But for that whole day, I'm telling y'all, I super messed up. I was messed up. I was messed up emotionally. I'm telling you, it felt like my heart had been ripped out my mother effing chest, okay? I was just devastated behind that. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain to y'all how I feel. And then I never got into telling y'all a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. And I'm going to tell y'all in my time when I feel like it. I'm going to tell y'all. But I just felt like my heart was ripped out my chest all over again. You know, it felt like my daughter was ripped away from me again. And I don't know if that dream was supposed to validate that, yes, she was my child, even though other people want to talk bull crap. Understand? It's just been a lot
Hello,
going on emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of stuff has been
Mm-hmm.
going on emotionally in my life, and it's like, it is what it is.
Rob
But
has called me too.
okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to share
Okay,
that with
okay,
y'all.
Danny. Yeah, all right, I love you,
So
man.
I shared
Okay,
with
I'll
y'all
wait
that
for you. Okay.
Dan
All right,
and
love you too.
Faith
Be
saw
safe.
Ruby
All
in the
right,
house
bye.
last
Bye.
night. So obviously she must not has passed over yet. So she must not be at risk. So that's what I feel in my spirit. And then I had that dream about her, and that was the first time I dreamed about Ruby. The only difference in this dream is that she was shorter and she had lost weight. And when I busted in the bathroom on her, she was completely naked. So I saw all the little fat rolls. She was putting lotion on. You know what I'm saying? While she was sitting on the toilet, looking at me smiling, talking about she loved me too. So maybe that's all I was supposed to get out of that dream. That mommy, I did love you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know she did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, y'all. So I just felt a way about that dream, and I was devastated. And I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all how I felt about it.
Good.
Yeah, Renee, I know it's hard. I love you too, Lexi. Lexi, my girl. Lexi, I'm telling y'all, Lexi be on it. Lexi texts me every single day. She texts me, "How are you and Daddy
I
Curry
know
doing?"
that Diamond.
Every day. She don't let none of it air pass. Not a day. I don't care what she doing in her life. She checking
Hey,
in.
Diamond. Huh?
She checking in
Oh,
the
yo,
daytime. She check in
Damien
at
said he
nighttime.
called you. So
She act like she really
yeah,
my
yeah.
daughter. I mean,
Your
she
mom
really
on
check in on
FaceTime.
us. I
Yeah.
mean, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Huh? Oh, you
So
cut
the
it?
other day,
Oh,
I
you
was
cut it. Oh, okay.
Lexus.
Okay, it's
Is
kind
it
of
okay
chilly out
if I
here.
share with them what I
But
did
all
for the
right, then, guys.
babies,
All right, love you.
or I keep that to myself?
That's
They seen Ruby, and your daddy seen Ruby last night in the living room. And your daddy was telling me about it. Faye wasn't nowhere around. Then Faye came downstairs and she said, "I see my mommy." She said, "Are you saying most definitely I can tell the story, Lexi, about me and the babies, or no?" So yeah, they both told me and they both showed me where they saw Ruby at. Your daddy saw Ruby by the couch, between the dining room and at the couch, and they came right down there and showed exactly
Deuces.
the same spot
Oh,
where it was at.
oh yeah, this
So anyway, I was talking to Lexi on the phone one day, and I had this thing that I do with my grandbabies. So every now and then, I ain't seen all the time, cause see, I don't know if y'all
that's
even know
all right.
this.
Go
Mama
ahead.
Kathy don't believe in Christmas.
You
Okay, I
want
don't do Christmas because
all
to me,
right. You
Christmas
want
is not what Christmas was years ago. When I was coming up, Christmas had a meaning. That was when Jesus was born. He was supposed to be in the manger. The three wise men brought him gifts and stuff like that. And so it became a thing to give gifts at Christmas time because that was supposed to be when Jesus was born, right? So after my kids had grew up a little bit, like teenagers or whatever, I had decided that I didn't want to do Christmas anymore because it had changed. Okay, it wasn't what it used to be. Okay, it was all commercialized. It's all about who can make this much money, all that kind of stuff, right? That I don't have to wait till December 25th to give a gift. I don't have to wait to a birthday to give a gift. I can give anytime my heart feel like I want to give a gift. It don't have to be a specific day. So I just picked grandbabies because I got so many of them, right? So me and Lexi was texting one day. So I asked Lexi, I said, "Lexi, is your kids allowed to eat snacks?" And she like, "Yeah." And I
no,
was like, "Is it okay?" I see. I said, "Is it okay if I send a couple and the kids to the store and buy those snacks?" And that's what I do with my own real biological babies. So yeah, that's what I did. And I just cash out y'all some money, and I said, "Here, give this to the babies. Take them to the store." So the next day, the babies was like, "Oh, Nana, thank you so much. We went to the store. I got this. I got that. I got this. I got that." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Y'all go. Y'all go." So I'll be getting on phone with them throughout the year. So the only holiday I F with really is Thanksgiving. That's what I F with in New Year's. So anyway, so let me see what else y'all talking about. Bev, you supposed to be at home getting dressed. Are you going to smoke crack? Jimmy Jingles, are you going to smoke crack? Is who going to smoke crack? Jimmy Jingles, you lost your goddamn man. I don't know who you talking to put to. Rock Ho. Ooh, child, Jimmy Jingles need to be removed and blocked because don't nobody smoke no crack up in here. And you are about to be... first of all, we are going to report you for hate speech, and then we are going we're going to report you for hate speech, and then we are going to let me see if I find your name on here, and then we're gonna take and we are going to remove you. How about that? Cause see, Mama Cat plays no games. Yeah, we're gonna remove you. Okay, remove. Hail Satan. Oh yeah, you got to go, bud. How do I put this person in timeout forever? 24-hour timeout. Get the fuck up out of here. You can't make another comment on this video, little crazy thing. I don't know what that person was. That person was tripping. I got him out of here. I guess shut my monitor ain't paying no attention. But anyway, let me take my butt up in here. Make you a mod. Let me see. I should be able to make you a mod because it just asked you if I wanted to make him a mod. There you go. All right. There you go, Lexi. Lexi, you are now a mod. You've been asking me to do that for a while. You are now a mod. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand that one. I ain't even see that because I was talking, running my mouth about my child. But people like try to take advantage of you. You know, when you're not paying attention to the chat that be coming through. And I very seldom delete people posts because I believe people have a right to their opinion. But when you come up in here on some stunt, like pulling a stunt, what he just pulled, it's just gonna get you removed. And if when I'm able to sit down at my real computer, I'm gonna block your ass from my channel, period. Cause I don't get in like that. But anyway, I love all of y'all. Patra, I don't know why I was thinking about you, girl, but you know what? God put you in my man for a reason. So you know you got that prayer from your girl, Mama Kathy, because I don't know why he put you there, but you were there. But anyway, I love all of y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with that that cooking video where we were going against each other. So, and hopefully I have that out back tomorrow. And I'm gonna take Faith to get her a big teddy bear, and then I'll let you guys see that too. Also, all right, y'all. But I love all of y'all. I got to watch these babies. I'm babysitting. I was babysitting, so I am babysitting. So let me get my ass in the house before they tear my house up. And I got company that just rolled in. But y'all hit me for like 34 minutes. So, hey, and I had y'all for the same amount of time. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to be back because I got some more stuff I want to talk about. I want to pop shit. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to talk about what's happening out here in these YouTube streets. I'm going to give my opinion on some things, okay? But I just can't do it right now. Peace and love to you too, baby. And y'all pray for us, and we will continue to pray for y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.
Well, Dad, I'll just